Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take another quick look at the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. Now Vinny and I are going to go ahead and play another game. He'll be taking on the role of the Imperial Fleet, and I'll be taking on the role of Rebel Alliance. So with that being said, it's a 75-point game, and well, let's just see who the dice are with today. Alright, now as far as my forces are concerned, my B-Wing is being piloted by this Blue Squadron pilot. It has the Proton Torpedoes upgrade. This X-Wing is being piloted by this rookie pilot. He has the Proton Torpedoes and the R5K6 upgrade. And finally, my Y-Wing is being piloted by this Gold Squadron pilot. That Y-Wing has the Proton Torpedoes upgrade as well. As far as Vinny's forces are concerned, he has the Fire Spray 31 piloted by Crassus Trelix. He has since turned that into the Slave 1 ship. He also has the Marksman ship and the Heavy Laser Cannon. As far as the TIE Bomber is concerned, that is being piloted by Captain Jonas. He has the Proximity Mines and the Concussion Missiles upgrade. Okay, movement phase. We'll start with my ships as they have the lowest pilot skill. All of them have 2. So we'll start with the X-Wing. 2 straight ahead. And for my action, I'll do a focus. B-Wing, 2 straight ahead. And focus. Y-Wing. This is going to get really exciting here. 2 straight ahead. And you guessed it, focus. Alright, next up is, no, who's the next pilot skill?
Oh, him. 2 straight.
2 straight. Okay.
What's a coincidence?
Alright. And your action? Not that it really matters.
Marksmanship.
Marksmanship? Alright. And your TIE Bomber? 2 straight ahead, okay. And your action? Again, not that it really matters, we're not in range of anything. Here, have a focus.
Yeah.
Alright, and that concludes the movement phase for this turn. There's going to be no combat phase. As you can see, no one is really within range of each other. Okay, movement phase. Again, we'll start with the X-Wing. 3 slight right. And I don't think I'm in range, actually. No. Well, actually, yes, we are. The bases are barely. It's a range 3. I'll go ahead and... I'll go ahead and do a target lock. That's my action. And next up we have the Blue Squadron pilot. The B-Wing 2 straight ahead. Alright, for my action, barely touching, I'll do a target lock. And the Y-Wing, 2 slight left. And are we in range? I believe so. Hold on. Closest to... No, not in range. So in that case, I will take... What are my options? I guess I'll take a focus. Okay, your movement.
1 straight.
1 straight.
Just 1 straight.
If I can find... There we go. The template.
That doesn't do anything. It just moves it up like barely.
Is it inside there?
Yes.
You have to put it inside this little ridges. Okay, there you go.
Keep that same one.
You're going to keep... Alright, what are you going to do with your action here, though?
Focus.
Focus. And him, 1 straight. And your action?
Target lock.
Target lock. Which one?
Depends.
Well...
What range is he in? Because I don't want to...
Well, it's range 3.
I'll take him.
Alright.
So,
Or you get the blue one. There you go. Alright, and that concludes the movement phase for this turn. Okay, combat phase. What do we got going on here? Who is the highest on yours? I guess the TIE Bomber has a pilot skill of 6.
I'm using this.
Alright, so it's concussion missiles. That's 4 attack dice. Range 2 to 3. You have to spend your target lock to use it. So let me do that. Okay, and you're going to attack the X-Wing, I'm assuming. Wow, 4 hits. That's ridiculous. Okay, you may change one of your blank results to a hit. That doesn't really matter. Okay, so that means I can roll 2.
Plus 1 because I range 3.
Right. Range 3. Normally I would get 2 defense die, but because it's at range 3, I get an additional 1. All blanks. Well, the dice do not like me today. Okay, so I guess that's 3 hits.
4.
Oh yeah, 4 hits. So, wow. All right, I lose 2 shields, and I have 1. Okay, so I lost 2 shields, 2 damage cards. So I have 1 hull point left before the X-Wing blows up. That didn't take long. This is going to be a very short game. Okay, so you lose your concussion missiles card. It's one-time use. And your fire spray now. What are you going to do with him?
Attack your B-Wing with my heavy laser cannons attack.
Alright. Range 2. Now your heavy laser cannon, you can roll 4.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have 1 defense die.
Mm-hmm. So 2 hits. 2 hits?
Oh yeah. I think his ability though.
His ability says what?
When you attack with a secondary web, you may re-roll 1 attack die.
Okay, go ahead. You get to re-roll 1, so that's 3 hits. And my B-Wing gets 1 agility. Oy. Blank. So 3. Yeah, this is a very short battle. Okay. I've got 2 shields left on him. So that concludes your combat phase. We'll move on to mine now. Alright, well, I better strike back fast. X-Wing, we'll go first with him. I will spend my target lock to use my proton torpedoes.
3.
I get 4 attack dice. How much agility do you normally have? 2?
Plus 1.
Plus 1. So let me roll mine first before you do anything. Alright, I've got 2 hits. I may change one of my focus results to a critical hit. I don't have any focus there. So that's 2 hits, so you get to roll. 2 evades, so you dodge that attack. Now, before I do anything, after spending your target lock, roll 1 defense die. On a blank or on a evade result, immediately acquire a target lock on the same target. So I have to roll this to see if I get another target lock. I do not. Wow. What did I do to piss the dice off today? Wow. Okay. Wow. There goes my proton torpedoes. And now I'm going to attack with the B-Wing. I'm going to use my proton torpedoes card. Spend that. And it's 4 attack dice. I'm at range 2. It's at range 2. So what's your agility?
2.
2. Okay, so let me roll mine first before you do anything. Alright, I have 2 hits, a focus. I may change one of my focus results to a critical hit. So I have 1 critical, 2 hits. You have a evade and a focus.
I'll do this.
So he's going to spend his focus token to get another evade. So that's 1 critical, but you have shields. You've got 4 shields, you just lose 1. Alright, so you're down to 3 shields now. And there goes my proton torpedoes. And finally, my Y-Wing. I am also at range 2, I believe.
3.
Yeah, range 3. Yeah, barely. And primary attack is 2 attack dice. Let me roll those first.
I have 3.
1 critical hit. 1 evade, 2 focus. Alright, so you dodge that attack. So, yeah, that's it. That concludes that combat phase. Alright, movement phase. We'll start with the X-Wing. Alright, that was a 3 slight right. And for my action, I will use a focus. Actually, no. I will use a target lock. Alright. B-wing. 1 straight ahead. And I will also use... I guess I'll use a target lock. And finally the Y-wing, 2 straight ahead. And I suppose I will also use a target lock. Alright, and your movement phase starts with this guy here. What are you going to use? What are you going to do with him? 4 straight?
Yes. Invade the action.
Okay.
We evade you guys. So now that no one can attack me from set hammers, but...
Alright. And your action?
Marksman.
Marksmanship? Alright. And your TIE bomber?
4 straight.
4 straight.
And I already know my action is.
What?
Proximity mine.
Proximity mine as your action. Alright. To do that, we use the 1 template.
And of course.
Put that right behind it. Alright, and that is your action. Okay, now if anyone touches it or goes through it, they'll suffer damage. But we'll get to that bridge when we cross it. So, with that said, we'll move on to the combat phase. Okay, combat phase. We'll start with the TIE bomber. His firing arc, there's no one in range of that. Next up is the fire spray, or the slave 1. You are in range 1 of the B-wing and the Y-wing.
That goes 4 because of the...
So which one are you in? Yeah, they're both...
Definitely at range 1.
Remember, your primary arc for your primary weapon is your auxiliary arc and this here, but your secondary weapon can only be fired from the front.
I'll do the B-wing.
The B-wing?
Secondary. I get 4 because of the...
range 1.
And I have my marksman ability on. So let's see what I can do.
All
Ooh,
right.
focus.
Jesus. Oh, I'm so dead.
2 criticals into a single.
Alright, so you've got 2 criticals, 2 regular hits. I've got a focus. So. Alright, so 2 shields gone.
2 criticals.
And 2 criticals. Alright. Damaged engine, damaged engine. Oh, I got 2 damaged engines. Treat all turn maneuvers, left or right, as red maneuvers. Okay.
What?
Alright. So, that's 2 hits on mine. My B-wing has 1 more hit until he's destroyed. And lastly, we have the X-wing, the only other ship that is in someone else's firing arc. So we got... I can attack the slave 1 at range 2. I will go ahead and roll 3 attack dice.
Oh, what am I doing?
Hold on. I am going to spend my target lock and re-roll those dice.
Jeez.
Because I have nothing, I have no focus. I can't do anything. Alright, 1 critical, 1 regular hit. Alright, so you got to roll for defense now. How many defense die do you get? 2? 2 blanks, so you suffer 2 damage. So take 2 shields off your fire spray. Okay, and that concludes the combat phase for this turn. Okay, now I did miss something in the last round. As part of the X-Wing's R5K6 ability, after spending your target lock, roll 1 defense die to see if you acquire a target lock on the same target. Blank. Alright, so yeah, that does not do anything for me. Alright, we'll move on to the movement phase now. Movement phase, we'll do the B-Wing first. 2K turn. That is a stressful maneuver. Stress token there, no action. Next up, we'll do the X-Wing. We'll do... Yeah. That had that. Alright, the X-Wing has... This wheel keeps moving. It should be 3 this way. Okay, barely does not touch. And for my action, I will do... You've already got it. Oh, I need a target lock. Yeah, I'll do a target lock. And the Y-Wing, 2 hard left. And that was a white maneuver, so what action do I want with that? I will take I guess I'll take a focus action. Alright. Next up for movement is your Slave 1, 3K turn. Stress maneuver. No action. And your TIE bomber.
5K turn.
5K turn?
Yes.
Alright, that is also a stressful maneuver. Okay, and that concludes the movement phase for this particular turn. Okay, combat phase. We'll start with the TIE bomber. What are you attacking?
Him.
The X-Wing?
He should be in
Range 3. And, alright, so what's your attack strength?
2.
2 attack strength. I get 2 normally, but because of the range 3, I get an extra defense die. 1 focus, 1 blank, so no damage down there. I don't even need to roll my defense die. So next up we have the fire spray. Who are you attacking?
I'm gonna try him over. Let's see.
The Y-Wing?
Yeah.
Range 3.
I'll attack him with my... Nah, I'll attack your... Yeah, I'll attack with
The Y-Wing?
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you attacking with now?
Heavy laser cannon.
Heavy lasers, alright. So go ahead and roll yours whenever you're done.
You get 2 defense die.
Alright, so you've got, hold on, 1 regular, 1 critical, 1 focus.
Do I have any... No. Oh yeah, I get to reroll 1 defense.
You get to re-roll 1 die. Okay, you're going to change your critical into a regular hit. That's what the heavy laser cannon does. You're going to re-roll that one. That is a blank, so 2 hits. Now I get 2 defense die. 2 evades, no damage done. Lucky me. About time the dice actually did something. Alright. It's a little late at this point. Alright, I'll start with my X-Wing.
3.
I am at range 2. Barely. And I will go ahead and use my proton torpedoes. Spend my target lock.
That's...
That's the only ship left that hasn't spent their proton torpedoes yet. Let me do my attack first. I got 4 attack dice with that. Alright, so I've got 1 hit. I can change one of my focus to a critical hit. So I will do that now. 2 evades, really? Okay, wow. Alright, so no damage was done with that. Great. Hold on. I spent my target lock so I can roll as part of my roll R5K6 to see if I reacquire the target lock, which I do not. Alright, what am I going to attack next?
He can... Try... I think he can...
The Y-Wing is not in range of the TIE bomber.
He might be able to attack him.
No, the firing arc doesn't. And the B-Wing, no one is in range of the B-Wing either. So that will conclude the combat phase for this turn. Alright, movement phase. We'll start with, I guess, the X-Wing here. 3 hard right. for my action, I'll go ahead and do a target lock on the TIE Bomber. Next up we have, I guess we can do the Y-Wing. It's fine. 3 straight. Alright, and for his action, let's move that up. Focus, don't need that right now. For his action, I guess I will go ahead and, I've already got a target lock on him, so I'll have to use a focus. And finally, the B-Wing, he has a stress maneuver. I'm going to go ahead and play a green maneuver to get rid of that. Alright, so that gets rid of that. And for my action, I will play a focus as well. Okay, movement. The fire spray is going to go straight 1.
It probably just got, I think it moved. It was supposed to be that way. I think it was moved.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
Okay. And your action?
Oh, yeah.
That was a green maneuver, so your stress token goes away.
Marksman.
Marksmanship. And your TIE Bomber?
1 straight.
1 straight.
Green maneuver, so I get to do an action. Because of that, I'm going to do an evade.
Do you have an evade? You do not.
Yeah, I do.
That's
Oh,
a barrel.
a boost.
That's a barrel roll.
How do you do a barrel roll?
You put the 1 on either side, and you just move sideways.
Can I target? I'll do a focus then.
Focus.
Yes.
Alright, and that concludes the movement phase for this round. Combat phase. First, let's see if you are in range of anything. Misses the Y-Wing, but barely touches the B-Wing. So, you get to attack the B-Wing at range 2.
I'll attack it.
Alright, you get how many attack die? 2. 1 hit. Alright, I need something here. Blank. There's a shock. Okay, so I get a face down damage card, and that actually removes my B-Wing from play. He suffered too many hits. So that goes away. And it's just downhill from here.
Range 1 for my Y-Wing.
Alright, so you're going to do what now?
Attack with my heavy lasers.
Which one? The Y-Wing?
It's at range 1, so I get 4 or 5. Not sure exactly.
With your heavy laser, the range does not factor in. The range is only for your primary weapon. If you're going to use your secondary weapon, the range does not count. So you're going to use your heavy lasers for attack die on the Y-Wing. 1 focus, 1 hit.
I'll turn this to critical because that marksmanship ability, and because his ability lets me reroll 1 attack die, because it lets me reroll, plus the marksman.
Okay. Now hold on a minute. The marksmanship and the heavy lasers...
No, it's an attack. It's not a special. This is just an attack.
Are you using your heavy lasers or not?
Yeah. And then this...
This is a secondary weapon. The heavy laser cannon is a secondary weapon, and it says immediately after rolling your attack die, you may change all of your critical hits to regular hits, but your marksman, that conflicts each other now. When attacking this round, you may change one of your hit or focus to a critical and all other.
To regular.
See, the heavy laser is making you change all criticals to regular hits, so it's kind of tough to figure out which one gets resolved first. I'm thinking the heavy laser cannon, I think, takes precedence. So, I mean, you're still going to get 3 hits on me here. It doesn't matter. I've got shields. So, you've got... Did you re-roll that 1 attack die?
Yeah.
What'd you roll? So you got 3 hits. So the critical doesn't matter. I've got 3 shields. So let me roll for defense. I got 1 agility. focus. You know what? I will take the 3 hits, and I'll leave my focus for my next attack. So I get 3 damage, or 3 hits. I lose 3 shields. Now I have 5 hull left. Now, as far as the attack goes, I'll attack with my X-Wing.
He's at range 1.
I'm at range 1.
I get 2 defense die.
Alright.
Ready?
Hold on.
Is it? I thought it was 2, but
It's range.
I saw like it was like
range 1.
Oh.
Let me roll mine first.
I'm getting ready.
Alright, hold on. I've got 2 hits and a focus. Alright, let me go ahead, spend my target lock, and re-roll these 2 die. These 2 dice. Let's get this one out of the way. 1 hit, 1 focus. That's 3 hits.
It uses that bomber.
Uh-huh. You've got 2 focus.
I'll change them to the fade.
You're going to change those to evade by spending that. So that's 1 damage.
Just 1 face down.
1 face down card. You've got 5 hull strength left. My Y-Wing is now going to attack. That's also at range 1.
But he only has 2 attacks.
2 attack die, but 3 attack die because of range 1.
Yeah, I only have 2 defense.
Alright, let me roll mine first. I've got 2 focus. I will switch those to regular hits.
An evade and a focus.
Well, you've already spent your focus, so you get 1 more damage. Another face down damage card, and that will resolve the combat phase for this round. Movement phase, we'll start with the X-Wing. 4K turn. Just bridge over the TIE bomber here for the time being. Alright, that is a stressful maneuver, so I get a stress token. Oh, not a focus. I'll take a focus, though, if you want to give me a focus.
No.
Okay, so that does that. The Y-Wing, 2...
That's mine.
Oh, that's yours. Okay, my bad. 4K turn.
And you're hitting mine. And yours.
No. Oh, hold on, let's see what happens. Barely not. Okay, so I lucked out with that. Okay, so for that's also a stressful maneuver, so that is a stress token. Your fire spray moves next.
Okay. Now you go to it.
Slight left at 1.
This way. Think. Yeah, that way. Guess what happened to yours is protecting mine.
Uh-huh. So, alright, who did this target lock belong to?
Someone's. Yeah, I think it was. No, it was your Y-Wing. No, it was your
Y-Wing. Alright, so your action is going to be what?
Focus.
Focus.
And my B-Wing, or TIE bomber, not B-Wing.
Yeah.
2 that way. Where's the 2 mark? And I think that's range 1, right? Yeah, that's range 1. Barely.
Okay. Alright, and that resolves the movement phase for this turn. Alright, combat phase. Your TIE bomber would go first normally, but facing the wrong direction. Your fire spray, what are you going to do with him?
I'll attack my heavy laser cannons because I can face.
Right. Which one?
Y-Wing.
Y-Wing.
Range 1.
It doesn't matter. You're using a secondary weapon. It doesn't matter. The range doesn't matter. So you still get 4 dice. Wow, seriously? 4 hits? Okay.
Do I want to do that?
Why would you re-roll anything?
No, it's because of the range 1.
Alright, so I get 1 defense die, 1 evade, that's 3 hits. So I take 3 face down
You
damage
need 2
cards.
more.
I have 2 hull left on my Y-wing. Alright, now my ships get to fire back. We'll start with...
He's at range 2, and I think he's at
range 2. Alright, so the X-Wing is at range 2. 3 attack... Yeah, 3 attack dice. Let me roll those first.
What range? 2?
2. 1 hit, 1 focus, so you just need 1 evade. All blanks. Okay, so...
Devastating.
Well, one shield lost. So you have 6 hull left. This is going to be a long battle. The Y-Wing, he has a target lock on him, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I get 2 attack die.
No, range 1, I think.
Oh, yeah, range 1. Am I at range 1?
No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Closest base to closest base. 3 attack. I'm going to spend my target lock to re-roll these 2 focus. 3 hits. 2 blank. Wow. So 3 face down damage cards.
I only need 3 more left until I die.
Alright, so you've got 3 hull left on your fire spray. Alright, and that concludes the combat phase for this turn. Okay, movement phase. We'll start with the Y-Wing. 1 straight ahead, green maneuver.
You might crash. Yes, indeed.
Alright, so no special action, though I do remove the stress token. Next up we have the X-Wing. Also 1 straight ahead. That removes the stress token. That doesn't hit anything. I will go ahead and do I'll do a focus action. Alright, next up the fire spray.
A 3 U-turn.
3 K-turn.
K-turn.
What is it with you and your U-turns? Okay,
I might not hit.
no, you didn't. Alright, I'm in trouble.
How are you in trouble?
Because I'm not facing you and you've got your...
Spray?
Yeah.
I wish I had.
Alright, so you get a stress token.
And my TIE bomber has a 5 U-turn.
K-turn.
K-turn.
What is it? You and your U-turns.
I like U-turns, they're awesome.
Yeah, okay. Which, you get a stress with that.
And I can attack your Y-wing. Barely.
Alright, that's on the combat. Alright, speaking of which, that ends the movement phase, and we'll move on to the combat phase. Okay, combat phase, what are you going to do? Your TIE bomber is attacking my Y-wing at range 3. I get an extra defense die, so I get 2 instead of 1.
I get 2 attack die.
2 attack die. 1 hit, 1 blank. 1 evade, 1 focus. So I dodge that attack. Your
And I'll attack the
fire spray, what are you attacking? The Y-wing? Okay.
with the heavy.
The heavy laser, you're out of range. That's range 2 to 3.
Regular.
Regular. So
I still get 4
4, yeah, because you're at range 1.
for both.
Yeah. So you get 4 attack die on your regular weapon. 1 hit, 1 focus. Come on, give me an evade.
And I'll need invisibility.
Wait, no, you can't. That's for your secondary weapon. Nice try. 1 evade. You miss. I don't know how, but okay. As far as attack goes, my Y-wing can attack your TIE bomber. Barely. I get 2 attack die. How many defense do you have? So you get 3 defense. Alright, so let me go ahead and roll for mine. 1 critical, 1 hit. 3 blank. Wow. Okay. So wait, let's face up. Reduce your agility value by 1 to a minimum of 0. That's a face down.
I knew the...
So reduce your agility by 1. That means on your... We'll have to... Let me do a critical token to remind myself of that. Yeah, let me get it out of the box. I don't use these often, but this one's pretty significant. Critical hit token. Reduce your agility value by 1. Action. Roll 1 attack die. On a hit result, flip this card face down. So if you want to use an action on your next turn or future turns, you can try to get rid of this face-up damage card.
This one does. I don't know what the action is.
What? That's a face down.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So you've got 4 hits on your TIE Bomber, one of them being face-up. All right. The X-wing I don't think is within range. All right. So that concludes the combat phase for this turn. Movement phase. Y-wing, 4K turn. Stress token. And X-wing, same thing. 4K turn. He also gets, get one out of the box here, stress token. Alright, movement for your fire spray is one this way. Okay, and that removes the stress token because that was a green maneuver. And for your action?
Marks.
Marks.
Because I don't want to do that.
Alright, so focus. Alright. And your TIE Bomber.
Straight.
Straight 1. That removes your stress token.
Am I in range?
Hold on.
3.
No, your firing arc. Your firing arc misses.
I will use his because I'll use his boost.
That's not a boost. It's a barrel roll.
How do you use barrel roll? Yeah, I'll do that. Ooh. So I might be in the firing mark.
Yeah, you are now.
But I want to see what range.
Well, the Y-wing is range 1. The X-wing is range 2.
Okay.
Alright, and that concludes the movement phase for this turn. Okay, your TIE Bomber gets to shoot first. Who are you aiming at?
X-wing.
The X-wing, range 2?
Yeah. We each get 2 defense die.
Well, you get 2 attack.
Yeah.
2 hits. 2 evade. Oh, so lucky. Okay. Your fire spray
Heavy laser.
on the Y-wing. That's the only one that you can shoot at right now. That's a range of 2. Heavy laser, range 2. I get 1 defense die. This does not bode well. And you've got focus on top of that. Yeah.
I will save the focus. I'll save the focus.
Okay.
But I'll use his ability to roll 1 attack die.
Blank. Alright, so 2 hits. Alright. 1 evade, that's 1.
You're lucky. I should have used the focus.
Alright, so 1 face down damage card. I have 4. 1 more hit and my Y-wing is destroyed. I will attack first with my X-wing. He's cleared out of here.
We're range 2. We each get 2. Yeah, we each get.
Alright, so I get 3 attack die. Let me do those first. 2 hits and a focus. 1 evade. So that's 1 face down damage card. What's your haul at?
6.
Alright, how many?
I'm at 2.
You have 4. Okay, so you have 4 cards, so 2 more hits and you're out. The Y-wing is going to attack next.
He's pretty much at the same.
Alright, so again, range 2. Alright.
He has 2 attack now.
1 don't even bother. I got a blank and a focus, and there's nothing I can do with that. Alright, so that concludes the combat phase for this turn. Movement phase. X-wing. Slight right at 1. It's here somewhere. Got it. That removes my stress token. I will take a focus. And the Y-wing straight at 1. That also removes the stress. And I will take a focus. Alright, and your movement for your fire spray is what? 3K turn. Alright, now you hit your own ship. As a result, you do not get to do... No, you don't flip it.
No, I mean turn it.
You don't turn it.
Why? It's a K turn.
I know it's a K turn, but if you collide with another ship during the K turn, you have to keep going straight, just as if it was a straight maneuver. So it stays like that. You don't get an action.
Do I still get attack though? Oh yeah.
You get to attack with your primary auxiliary, or your auxiliary firing arc. And your TIE bomber is what?
1.
Your TIE bomber can't move. Alright, no action with your TIE bomber. You collided with the fire spray. Okay, so that concludes the movement phase for this particular round. Alright, combat phase starting with the TIE bomber.
I will attack him at range 1.
The Y-wing or the X-wing?
Y-wing.
Alright.
I get 3 die because I only have 2 plus 1 from the range.
Okay. All blank. I'll take it.
Hold on.
Hold on what?
Another friendly ship at range 1.
That is for another friendly ship, not for you.
No, it's if they darn it.
If your fire spray shoots. That.
Darn it.
Nice try. Fire spray shoots next.
I'll attack with my primary at 4 instead.
Who are you attacking? The Y-wing?
Attack him.
Alright, well hold on.
That's at
Range 1. Okay.
I get 4.
3 hits and a focus. It doesn't matter at this point, I don't
Hold
think.
on.
What?
I get to reroll 2.
Why are you re-rolling 2? Okay.
Plus 1!
Wait, why plus 1? What are you doing?
Because his ability, I get to roll up 2, plus his ability that
No, wait. That's... You're moving too fast. You used your primary weapon. This special ability only counts on the secondary weapon.
Oh. But I still had 3. And I had a focus. I had 3.
It doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, even if I spend my focus, that's 2 evade, that's still 1 hit. So the rookie pilot gets destroyed. That leaves me with my Y-wing, which can't hit anything at the present time. Alright, that concludes the combat phase. Alright, movement phase. 4K turn. That adds a stress token. So no special action there. Your fire spray does what?
3 your turn.
3K.
And we'll complete it.
3K turn. You and your U-turns. Alright, stress token. No action. TIE bomber.
2.
2 straight. Alright,
2.
you get an action.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to use for your action?
You only do target lock.
Target lock? Alright, and that concludes the movement phase. Okay, combat phase. I have a feeling this is about to be over. Your TIE bomber is at range 2. You get to attack first. How many attack dice do you get? 2.
And you get 1 defense die.
1 focus, 1 hit.
I will do is target lock.
You're going to spend your target lock? Is that what you're saying?
Nah.
You're not. Okay, so I get 1 defense die. Let it be an evade. Yes, okay.
Darn it.
Alright, I lucked out. Next, I will attack your TIE bomber. Your fire spray is out of range. Let me roll mine first. I have 2 attack with that.
I only get 1 defense.
2 blank, of course. It doesn't matter.
Focus.
Focus. Alright, so that concludes the combat phase. Alright, movement phase. 1 straight. That removes my stress token. And I will take a focus. Alright. Your fire spray does what?
2 straight. That's a green maneuver.
Alright, and for your action?
I will do... I'll end it with a marksman. No. Focus.
Focus, alright. TIE bomber. 5k turn. How many defense did you roll last turn?
1.
1. How many would you normally get? 2?
Yeah.
Oh, because of that critical hit. Okay, I remember. Alright, stress token.
And plus you didn't get any attack on me.
Yeah, I know, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, so you get a stress with that, so no action. So that concludes that movement phase. Combat phase. Alright.
I rolled 3 attack
Just
die probably.
put me out of my misery, for crying out loud. 1.
No.
Yes, 1.
Barely.
Base to base is 1. You get an extra attack die. 1 hit, 1 focus. Blank. I am destroyed. It's about time. Yeah, good game. Good game. And there you have it. Another quick game for you. I hope you enjoyed it. You can check out my review at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the links in the below description. That'll take you there as well. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.